So what up, YouTube? So today I'm doing a little video that is something I've been thinking. It's just this more fun, last minute type stuff. I want to do top 5 anime that I feel like needs either a second season, third season, or they just need to continue this fucking shit. So look, I even took this serious and I made a list in about 5 minutes. So if there's something on here you don't think should be on here, sucks. But I did make this quickly, so I'm probably missing out some stuff. These are just the first ones that popped into my head. I'm actually really excited about this. There are a few I didn't put on here, like stuff that we know is getting more seasons. Like, so every Warlord fan, like we know that's coming back. You know, we know One Punch Man is getting another season, so like that's not on here. You know, stuff like that. But with that being said, let's just get into it. So I'm starting this off with an anime I watched years ago. It only has one season, and it has been stuck in my fucking head since it came out. And it's called Batum. I don't know if you've ever seen Batum, but Batum is fucking fantastic. There are a little bit of issues with like some of the action that happens later, but it's an intense ass show. Like from episode 2 on, crazy shit fucking happens. So the show is like the main character, his name is Ryota, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce any of these names, but so Ryota is the top player in the world at this game, Batum. So he just sits in his room and plays video games all day. He ends up waking up on an airplane to somewhere he doesn't know. He ends up getting nominated for a real life version of the game he was playing, to where the only way to win is you kill everybody. And so you have to be able to kill everybody just like the same way you did in the game. It's fucking awesome. It's gory. It's badass. It's dope as shit. If you haven't seen it, check it out. There is only one season. I was looking it up before this. There isn't. There's always like talks that it's going to come back for a second season, but it doesn't. It's been years. So I think it came out in like 2012. So I mean, it's not coming out. Number 4. I love this one too. I found out a lot about myself making this list. Log Horizon. There's only 2 seasons of it. It's amazing. It's probably one of like basically it's Sword Art Online, but like not shitty. Like, I like Sword Art Online, don't get me wrong. I know that's almost blasphemy to say in the YouTube community, but I like Sword Art Online. This is just like, this takes more of the romance out of it and has a better story, I think, that goes along with it. And the main character in it is Shiro. He's a basically 30,000 players wake up after playing their game and they're still in the game. They have no idea why. They cannot communicate with the outside world. All they have is their memories, and they still have their power levels, all that stuff. And you can die in the game, unlike Sword Art Online. Instead of dying and being dead, you can come back, but you're stuck in the game. There's no way out in the foreseeable future of the anime. And I was looking that up. They keep saying there's gonna be a 3rd season, but it's not come out. So it's an amazing one. I love it. I wish there was more. I got really hooked on it when I started watching it, but it's dope. So number 3 on the list, this is another good one. This is one I actually just watched recently, and it's called No Game No Life. And I'm sure a lot of people have seen it. No Game No Life follows Sora and Shiro, brother and sister. They're 2 amazing gamers. They're out gaming one night. They get a message from a god saying that he wants a gaming god. Let me specify. He wants to play them in chess. They end up playing him in chess and beating him. He transports them to his world, where the whole world is controlled by games. So like if there's any dispute, like you and I are arguing over pricing for something, we have to settle it with a card game. Or, you know, 2 guys are about to beat each other up in a bar, they have to settle it on a dice game. Or, you know, stuff like that. The whole world revolves around it. And their main goal to be being transported there is to beat all other races, to be the head of all races, to take on the god again. It's fucking so cool. And one thing about it, the art style is amazing. I'm pretty sure Madhouse is who makes it, but I'm pretty sure Madhouse made Batum as well. And they also, like, Madhouse also made One Punch Man. So if you're a big One Punch Man fan, like, you're gonna really enjoy some of the art style, some of the stuff that they do with that. It's super dope. But moving on to number 2, this is when it starts getting good, and you'll notice a little bit different in the type of anime that we're like talking about, the different, you know, genre, I guess. This one moves more into a romance anime, and I'm not a big romance person, but I love Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf to me is fucking fantastic. It is so good. It's like there's no real action. There is action, but it makes you get really into economics because it's about this character. His name's Lawrence. He's a traveling salesperson. His goal is to make enough money to where he can open up his own shop. So he travels from place to place selling whatever he can. Just anything, get his hands on, anything he can make a profit on. He ends up meeting a half demon god thing named Holo, who is the demon or god or whatever it is of harvest. And she starts traveling with him on all his travels and stuff. There's only 2 seasons. But man, that show made me have some feels. Like I learned some things about myself watching that show, and it was awesome. But number 1 on the list, this is one that like I got super addicted to from the first episode. So it's called Kingdom. It's actually a super long running manga. I think there's like 500 something volumes. It is a very top seller in Shonen Jump. But the anime only had like 60 or 70 episodes, 77, 67, somewhere around there. And the main character's name is Jin. I could be pronouncing that wrong. I can't 100%, like, I don't know how to pronounce it. And so he's a war orphan. Him and his buddy Pio, I think Pio, are trying to be the best, want to eventually be the top generals in China. The Pia ends up getting taken away. And a few months later, he ends up meeting somebody named Ying Zhen, and he is actually the rightful king to their certain kingdom in China, and he's on the run from a coup, and he looks exactly like his buddy Pia. I messed it up a little bit, but it's fucking amazing. I 100% check it out. There's only 77 episodes, 6 whatever I said, but it's got like the 3D modeling, so it's not the art style isn't the best with it, but the way that they break down the actual war scenes just is mind-blowing, and it shows like really important pivotal moments from different angles in battles and stuff like that, how different infantry works together, how the different ranking works. It is amazing. I really, really enjoy it. I really hope some of these end up becoming bigger than what they are. It's some good shit. Like it's dope. So like those are just my quick little list real quick. And watching this made me learn a lot about myself. I didn't realize how much into isekai animes I was until I wrote down the first 3 I thought of were Batum, Log Horizon, and No Game No Life. So I guess I just really want to be transported into a different world and play games, I guess. But yeah, no, that's awesome. I guess I'm going to end this video with a little bit of just what I'm going to do next tomorrow morning, since normally these are, since I first started doing this, I've been separating up my videos a little bit. This week I've been doing more, but tomorrow I'm actually off. I'm going to do a reaction to the first episode of Gintama tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that. And I got a concept I want to do with One Piece, since I've already watched all of One Piece. I follow the manga as it comes out, and I follow the anime as it comes out, but I don't want to react to like current One Piece episodes. I would like to react to the whole series and just sit there and have fun, look for all the Panda Man episode, like every episode he pops up in, every little thing that Oda is teasing, just sit there and talk about. It's like, oh shit, Oda's talking about this right now. This is what we get to see later. And, just a place where I can go and get to talk to people. Everybody can sit there in the comments, have fun, stuff like that. I don't know if it'll work. I think I'm going to try it out for the first, binge like 10 episodes, edit it down, stuff like that. See what I get out of it, But I'm going to start with that Gintama reaction tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. I just want to put a quick video up right now for everybody. And honestly, because this is just fun making videos, guys. So thanks for hanging out. I'm not going to chug it this time because this is a double IPA, and that's even harsher than like IPAs to chug, so I don't want to do that. But later, guys.